Hello everyone, my name is Chrissy and welcome to my channel. It's been a while, it's been a bit since I've done a video. I was knee deep into schoolwork and regular work and also watching my kiddo, so I didn't really have a ton of time to spend on making videos or even really watching videos. Like, I'm trying also to get caught up on watching other people's videos because I miss BookTube. I miss it a lot. But now I'm on winter break, so I'm hoping to be able to get some videos done and also watch people's videos and get some major reading done. So I thought I'd give a little bit of an update on what I'm reading and kind of the things I've been doing. One thing I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of TikTok because it is quick to be able to do and to be able to talk about books in that way. My username on that is Lost in a Book BRB, so if you're interested in following me there, I post not only bookish content but also just mom content and also crochet content. So if you're interested in any of that, then please join me, be my friend. Another thing I've been doing, because I'm trying to look after my health a little bit more. Admittedly, I was wheezing every time I had to go up a flight of stairs, and I don't think that's too good at all, and especially since I have high blood pressure. In order to motivate me to exercise a little bit more and to be more active, I decided to bribe myself with books. So what I'm doing is I'm tracking my exercise with steps and minutes that I exercise. Every 2 hours of exercise, I can buy a book, but I can't buy any books until I hit 1 million steps, which averages out to, if I get 10,000 steps a day, then at 100 days I should hit 1 million, which I think I'm averaging less than 10,000 steps a day right now. But I've been exercising. Like, I've been doing at least like 10 minutes to 15 minutes of exercise a day. I just need to get in it. I just need to focus and get those steps in. I also want to jump on and update you guys on what I'm reading and what I hope to be finished with reading by the end of the year. One part of that is the library books that I checked out, which is going to be its own separate video because I checked out a lot of library books. And I know I'm not going to get to all of them by the end of the year. So that's going to be its own video of my library haul that I hope to actually read all the books because they're all A+. At least I think they'll be. Now to get into the books I'm currently reading. The first book that I'm reading is The Disappearing Spoon by Sam Keane. This is a nonfiction book that follows the elements of the periodic table, and I think just like fun facts about each of them. So far I like it. I started it in November, but I haven't had a good chance to read it. Like, I'm not very far into it. I read the preface in November and have just gotten started into the actual book. So did I manage to participate in Nonfiction November? I'm cheating and saying yes, I did because I read the preface, but I did not at all. The next book I'm reading is Scandalous Secrets by Cynthia Williams, and it is the second book in the Jackson Falls series, which is really good. It's a contemporary romance that follows this family, and I believe it's pronounced Rubidoux. I'll spell it somewhere here. So not only is it a contemporary romance, but also it follows complex family dynamics, which I really love reading, and I think you should read too. So another book that I'm reading is An Extraordinary Union by Alyssa Cole, and the reason why I'm reading that book is because I got A Hope Divided from the library, and I did not realize this was the second book in a series. So I got the first book in the series, which is An Extraordinary Union, on the Libby app, so I'm going to be reading that, and then I'll get to A Hope Divided, and I'm hoping to finish that by the end of this month. So both those books are historical romance, which takes place during the Civil War, and it follows these characters who are fighting for their freedom. So it is Black characters who are finding love and freedom and fighting for their rights. I've heard good things about them. So now for books that I'm hoping to get finished by the end of this month. One of those books is How to Survive a Scandal by Samara Parish. I want to get through this book because it is one of the longest library books I have been holding, and I keep rechecking it out until I get a chance to read it. And I haven't yet, because other books just keep coming into my line of sight. But it's historical romance, and it has my favorite trope in historical romance, which is marriage of convenience. I don't even know why I like that trope, but I do. Marriage of convenience, and then two characters who are forced into the situation, liking and then loving each other, is just my jam. I don't even know why it's my jam. I've been wanting to get through two indie authors. One is Scythia, Protostar Book 1 of the Dark Stellar Legacy by Jesse M. Harvey. This is a sci-fi book that I actually did not read the summary of. I just did not read the summary, mainly because on TikTok I have told indie authors that if they just give me the title of their books, I'll read them, I'll get to them, and I'll read them. I don't know when I'll get to them, but I'll get to them. And so she was one of the people who said, here's my book title. So I said, yes, I will read it. The next one I'm doubly excited to read because it is a Christmas book, and it is Beauty and the Grinch by Leanne McMurray. And I don't tend to read seasonal books or like Christmas books when it is actually Christmas. And this year is my year to do that. So that's my plan, is to read Christmas books on actual Christmas. Or like around Christmas. In fact, I have 2 other Christmas books that I'm going to go over. So the last 2 books that I'm going to talk about are these. The first one is A Cold Creek Christmas Story by Rayanne Thane. And I have a feeling this is part of a series. But am I going to read the whole series? If this one has me in its clutches, I'll definitely read them more. And in fact, there's a lot of books in the series. So it's based off of the Cowboys of Cold Creek series, I believe. And there's a lot of books. There's The Christmas Ranch, A Cold Creek Christmas Surprise, A Cold Creek Noel. Are these all Christmas books? That's amazing. So not only is this a Christmas book and it's part of a series, but I'm going to show that. I think all of those are part of series, guys. That's amazing. I love that. I like it. And last but certainly not least is these are actually 4 stories in one. It has these books in it. Silver Bells by Fern Michaels, Dear Santa by Joanne Ross, Christmas Past by Mary Burton, and A Mulberry Park Christmas. So those are all the books that are in here. They're not like full books, but they are novellas. The question becomes, do I count each of them as its own separate book? Or do I just count this as one book? You guys tell me. What should I do? So those are the books I hope to get done by the end of this year. I will be doing a separate video on my library haul, which has, I think, more than 20 books. So wish me luck on that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully this wasn't too much of a mess of a video. It's been a while since I've talked in front of a camera like this, and that it hasn't been like a really short video on TikTok. Getting back in the swing of things. Let's hope it goes well. Thank you all for watching. As always and forever, may get lost in a